In many respects, we were really quite poor. We were never on the street. My father always worked, but I did wear hand-me-downs from the daughter of a dentist in town who was a little older than I was. We never went hungry. We just didn't have everything that everybody else had. I was the typical tomboy. It wasn't, of course, organized football. It was neighborhood football, but I was the only girl. I was smaller, I guess, than most of the other people, so I was the quarterback. One of the worst experiences that I ever had was going down to a field where some of the boys were playing baseball, and one of them just very blatantly said to me, "Girls do not play baseball." So I was uninvited from that particular game. It was just great fun, and I still look back on that as some very enjoyable times. I wasn't quite sure what I was going to do after high school, but a friend of mine said that she was going into nursing school at St. Mary's in Madison. And I thought, well, maybe I'll do that too. I spent 3 years in nursing school and loved every minute of it and made friends that are still my friends today. And those were the 3 most important years in my life because it opened up a whole new realm of possibility for me, professionally, socially, every way imaginable. It was just a very, very great time for me. I worked with one of our sisters who I admired greatly, and I thought there's something special about the life that she's leading. I entered the convent on August 28th of 1960. You know, I've looked back at some of the places that I've been, and it's just absolutely remarkable. People would say, boy, our results are really good. We're as good as the national average. Or, we're even better than the hospital down the street. Well, that level of status quo was getting us nowhere. It just occurred to me that if we're going to do this, we're going to do it better than anybody else. We came upon continuous quality improvement, and we recognized that it had a couple of things going for it. First, it gave us some tools that we hadn't had before, one of them being the team part of it. And secondly, we knew that there would never be a time when we could say, well, we're done, because everything's as good as it can get. So that was the long-term piece that we needed. I know where I came from. I came from a family that didn't have all that much, and I just never saw any reason to set myself apart from people who do the work. There's a reason to give the same level of respect to people in some of those entry-level positions as we do to our patients and to each other. If we don't respect everybody, then we can't respect anybody.